right. Here we go. Not seeing the live quite yet on the channel. There it is. All right, it's been a while. Hey guys, how is everyone doing tonight? Hopefully your night is going as well as mine. All right. What is going on? Go for it. Heck yeah. You can see me. Nice. Okay, G-Con Jr., go for it. Thank you, my friend. Sean, didn't expect a random late night Scott live stream. You know what? It's been so long that I've posted a video. So last weekend, I was actually in Los Angeles. And unfortunately, some stuff went wrong there. And then I came back and editing just got delayed a little bit. So I tried to put it out on Thursday. Another thing went wrong with the editing. I posted it to YouTube, etc. And long story short, it's going to be posted tomorrow. And yeah, so I'm looking to hopefully get out 2 videos this week. So that'll be really cool because I didn't put any out last week. So what's up, Scott? Wyatt, what's going on? Wyatt, how you doing? Hey, Scott, how you doing, bro? Matthew, doing well, doing well. Just got back from Pendleton this weekend. So we'll kind of, I'll see how many people, maybe wait a couple minutes here till a few more people can join. And then we'll kind of break down the last couple of weekends. Did you get a strike? No, I didn't get a strike. Why is that? Are you wondering where I've been, Wyatt? Someone actually asked me the same thing if I got a strike as well. So I'm not sure why. Is that because I didn't put out a video last week, or was there something else that I was missing? Yeah, where you been? Let's go. Yes. Yeah. So like I said, last week was I've only been putting out 1 video a week, and there was some issues. The video, every time I put it out, there was an issue, a copyright issue, and then we went to change it, and then there was another issue. My editor was kind of busy. I was supposed to do it basically last weekend, the editing for the video, the voiceover, and because I was in LA, I didn't get back to him till Monday. So I don't like putting videos out on like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. For some reason, they don't do that well for me. So I'm gonna wait till tomorrow, but I am gonna put the video out. It's already like up and whatnot. It's just it will come out tomorrow. So and then hopefully another one this week. So maybe 2 videos this week. I'll show you guys around. Beautiful view here. Gorgeous night in Kelowna. All right. Okay. Let's see. Let's go. No tube does that when you shine. You can do it, Scott. Catherine's looking for the old. I've got my muscle mass has gone down over the last few weeks here. I've been training pretty hard. I did a few hot dog runs. And so when I'm doing training, you would think that you would gain weight, right? Which kind of makes sense. But the problem with that is that you're fasting the other time. So if you're fasting and eating once a day, then your protein intake, I feel you can only take so much protein at a time. And so if I'm only eating once a day, my body's not getting protein throughout the whole day. So I end up losing a bunch of size. In the meantime, and doing cardio, kind of cuts your muscle mass down a little, I believe. Cool, can't wait to see it, brother. Awesome. I'm retired. I'll watch anytime. That's awesome. Where you at? We are in Kelowna right now, Graham. So Kelowna, British Columbia, which is basically 4 hours northeast of Vancouver, BC. So, hi Scott, love your videos. From Sandra, like the ones you do with your girlfriend or wife. She is a tough lady when it comes to the spicy food, right? Yeah, she is actually retired now. Well, at least she said she's gonna retire. I don't know if that's the case or not, but after we did the last Tube of Terror, if you guys haven't seen that, check it out. She was like almost, she felt she wasn't gonna finish it. I did give her a little bit of encouragement, and she did get through it, but it was tough for her. And everyone's like, well, she handles it so well. Well, her handling it well is if she was talking more. So she has a natural tendency to talk a lot. And then so if she's doing the challenge and she's not talking, then people think she's handling it well, but it's almost the opposite. Either way, you're right. She does spicy foods really well. Marquita, beautiful you. Hello, hi to your family. No disrespect. No, I don't think there's any disrespect. Sarah loves that stuff anyways, so she's pretty, very secure. So how do you handle so much terrible food? Seed oils, conventional dairy, sugar, etc. Kyle, I think it's basically all about balance. So there is lots of bad foods, obviously, I eat, but typically these challenges now, I'm only doing one a week, right? So if you think about if I'm just eating normally and doing a regular challenge, I eat 6 to 7 times a day. So if I'm eating, we'll call that about 90% of those meals pretty clean, with the good foods anyways, and then maybe 10% of those not. But then I have one bad meal. So you're probably looking at like 85% of my foods are good foods, and then the 15% might not be. So it is actually typical if you kind of like put it out through the whole week. It would be like typically what people would do just to survive. Like even bodybuilders, unless they're doing contests, they cheat, right? And that's actually how I got started inadvertently in food challenges, because I was working out every week, and then I would like diet, and then we'll say like on a Saturday, I would cheat and just have like whatever meal I wanted, whatever food I wanted, that one meal. Sometimes it turned into that one day, but depending on my weight, but it would be the one meal. And then after the one meal, you go back, you gain a bit of weight, and then you go back to eating cleaner for the rest of the week. So, do you ever have stomach issues ever? I mean, sometimes, of course, naturally, but you know what, honestly, sometimes I get more stomach like gas, I guess, with smaller meals sometimes. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like vegetables and stuff like that are very gassy, and a lot of these challenges don't have that. But I can give you an example of my last time that I did have stomach issues that I can think of. So on the one day I was with Joel doing the spicy wing challenge at Wing Dome, and we had the wings, whatever, and whatever, spicy, and you feel it and all the rest of that. Well, the next day I did the all-you-can-eat fish and chip, I guess it's challenge. I guess it's just an all-you-can-eat at a place called Cockney Kings in near Vancouver, anyways, in a place called New Westminster. So you guys, my last fish and chip video. So you can kind of put them together. Wings one night, very next day, fish and chip challenge. You'll probably see. Lucky it wasn't a challenge, but towards the end, my stomach, I think I still had like that spiciness left in there. And yeah, I do occasionally, but not as often as you would think. Still so bright there, 6:48 or 7:48. Yeah, it's 7, it would have been, it's 7:52 now. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind there, Graham. How far are you from Nova Scotia? I think that's NS, Nova Scotia. Probably 5,000 kilometers. I don't know, across the country. I'm in Western Canada, Eastern Canada. I guess I think that would probably be like for the people from the U.S., kind of like from Seattle, Washington, all the way over to like New York or somewhere over there. That's kind of the distance between Nova Scotia and where I am. Are you retired yet? YouTube paying you enough? No, I mean, I don't do enough videos. I would have to put out too many videos a week. I would have to get more subscribers. I'd have to get put out more videos and whatnot. So, tell you the truth, I'm just getting enough to pay for my expenses is kind of the way that it worked last year. Whatever I made at YouTube, I had the exact same amount of expenses, or like basically, pretty darn close. But I love it, so I'm gonna keep doing it until I don't, right? So, hey, from Virginia, US, Wyatt, what's up? I love spicy food, but unfortunately my stomach can't handle it. Yeah, that's kind of, I guess, the trick is to pad your stomach before you have spicy foods. Like, you got to eat before you eat the spicy foods. So, but some people just naturally don't take it as well. Melissa, hey, how you doing? Hope you're doing well this evening. Hey, y'all hit the like button. Yeah, you guys hit the like button. There's only 16 likes and there's 55 people here right now. I'm not in Ontario or Toronto. I am in like closer to Vancouver, about 4 hours northeast of Vancouver. Or if you know where Spokane, Washington is, I'm about 4.5 hours north of there. Do I ever have body dysmorphia? Like, do I think that one or more perceived defects or flaws in your appearance? I think probably. I would say that I kind of had that. Like, I think a lot of people that bodybuild do that, right? Like, I feel that I'm logical with things. So if when I start losing weight, I can see it in my forearms, like in my forearms here. So then I look down, I'm like, oh, my forearms are small. So I know that I'm losing weight. So I need to start gaining weight again. I don't necessarily I mean, I know what parts of my bodies are, like my biceps used to be large. They're not as large anymore. My chest has always been small. I know I have, like calves are big. I kind of know what my body is. I don't think I trick myself into thinking that any of them are flaws. But I don't know. I guess that's all how you perceive me and how I perceive me, I guess. I would love to see you do a challenge in Minnesota. I'd love to come to Minnesota, Catherine. I'm not sure when I'm going to get there, but I will get there. I am, like I say, because I don't do this full time, I get to strange places sometimes. So you guys might not know this, but I was actually in Atlanta, Georgia, and Roswell, Georgia as well. And that video is coming out tomorrow. And then I was in South Carolina. So 2 like random places that I had no necessarily I guess immediate aspirations to go there, but a couple of challenges popped up, a couple cash challenges popped up that could help pay for the trip. So that's kind of where a lot of my challenges right now. I'll find something that will pay like cash so that I could travel there, do some challenges and come back, right? So yeah, so I mean, Minnesota, if you've got some, I always like to encourage people, if they've got any cash challenges that you know about, let me know. Especially like this weekend, there was the $5,000 hot dog contest. So maybe I'll talk about that right now, because we're 15 minutes in, we got 50 some odd people. But so basically the hot dog contest, they had 2 different categories. They had the amateurs and the pros. So what happened last year was there was no amateur and pros. It was just everyone. So a lot of people there, I guess they weren't expecting me to show up, or someone that was more experienced, even though I don't necessarily consider myself a pro, but I don't know why. But anyway, so this year I went into the pro contest. They had an amateur contest, which was really cool, sponsored by a local company there called Hill Meats. And they're the ones that pay all the cash prizes. So the top prize was for the amateur was 600, I believe it was. I think second got 300 and third got 100. So pretty good prizes. And I think it was 14 hot dogs that the top amateur got. Now last year I had gotten, they said 27 hot dogs, and the second place got 10. So there were a few people that were apparently not too happy about that, but I mean, so they've improved their contest for this year. This year they wanted to get a minimum of 5 professionals. So the 5 that they had were myself, Dan Killer Kennedy, Molly Schuyler, Mo Motion, and someone else I hadn't heard of. She goes by a couple different names. I think Dominica or D Eats. What is it? D Eats. Yeah, I just met her. So, but anyways, the contest turned out that Molly. Sorry, she's from Seattle, but turns out Molly couldn't make it. The flight got canceled, so then it was down to us 4, and then Mo couldn't make it either. So it only ended up being 3 professional eaters there, and the girl, I had never heard of her before, and I didn't know much about her, so I didn't know if she was going to do well or not. But so there was 5,000 cash prize for the 3 different first, second, and third. So first got 2,500, second got 1,000, which was the same as last year's winner prize, and then third got 500. So didn't matter. Like this year, all 3 of us got a prize no matter what. So that was pretty cool, because what you see is like a lot of people travel quite a way. So Dan's traveled from Pennsylvania all the way to Pendleton, Oregon, to do this contest. So if you guys don't know Dan, definitely one of the top eaters in the world. He's such an amazing eater. He's a great guy. I actually just met him on the Saturday, the morning of the contest, and we kind of hung out most of the day and whatnot, besides the driving we had to do. And he ended up coming first, so he got the $2,500 cash prize. I got second, and Dee, she ended up getting the $500 prize. So overall, Dan got 43 hot dogs. My last year, like I said, I got 27. So 27. This year, I was just looking to improve, because I didn't honestly think I had a chance. So, but I was going to give it my best. It didn't matter. I know how good of an eater Dan is. So I ended up getting 33. So I improved by 6 hot dogs, which is great. Like 20% improvement in 1 year. Just over 20% is I was cool with that. But yeah, so the contest, awesome. Like I say, awesome contest. We went down there. We did a underground tour that they took us to there. And so the underground tour, like Pendleton has quite a bit of a history, and they did this underground tour. And so it was like, there were some older people there, mostly older, doing the tours. And then Dan and I came in, like the way we came into town, it was just like the tour was just starting, and they're like, yeah, come join the tour. So we ended up doing that. And actually what happened is we go down and they kind of go to the underground, and they show these different rooms of different eras during the underground. So each area didn't happen at the same time, but it was just different eras. And we got down there, and I hadn't eaten during the day. And so in the morning, when we got to this, probably like the 4th room or something like that, I said to Dan, I go, yeah, I'm not feeling, a little bit dizzy, a little bit lightheaded. And so he gave me a bit of this Gatorade he had, and not even 5 minutes, it was probably like 2 minutes later, a lady, an older lady, she passed out. and was on a chair, and she passed out and slumped over. So all really scary, because her husband was looking at her and didn't even know what was going on. He's looking at her like, what, he didn't had no idea. It wasn't like a previous thing, and they were, turns out they were had been on a tour bus, and I guess maybe she didn't drink all day or something, and then she passed out. So now we're in this underground, kind of like damp area, and there's all basically elderly people, you know, people in their 60s plus, and no one really to help her out. So Dan and I went over, I grabbed her, I put my arm around her, and we just kind of took her up. Like, she regained her consciousness after we were kind of propping her up, and then we went, eventually she made it upstairs, and there was a volunteer firefighter there. So quite the story. It was right before the contest. There was even more stuff, good stuff. I'm going to bring out the video, and hopefully not too long. There's some interesting stuff that happened at the contest, some real go-getters at the contest. But yeah, I should go back to the comments, guys. Sorry, I know I'm just chit-chatting here. You know, I'm not, don't usually talk quite as much. Let's see. Have you see Virginia? Weight you eat? How much weight do you eat a day? I don't know how much weight I eat a day. I mean, I basically eat 7 meals a day, or like 2 of them are protein shakes, and I'll have like, I don't weigh it. I don't weigh it. I just know what, like, by my body weight and previous bodybuilding and stuff like that, and meal prep. I just know how much to eat. Have you eaten another Toblerone? No, not a chance. Not even a bite of a Toblerone, okay? Not even a bite.
Well, that's not something you would eat normally anyway.
No. Sarah's hot here.
Hello.
She's just chilling out. We are doing something a little different today. So we are doing the vertical view. The reason I'm doing the vertical view, I just wanted to try it. YouTube actually recommends the vertical view because I think it's for people on their phones. And then if they're scrolling through, they can scroll through and hit this channel. So people that don't necessarily know this channel can kind of scroll through, and like, if they want to listen they can. Ever considered joining MLE? Yes and no. So I don't want to, because then apparently most of the time you're locked into doing only contests with MLE, and I couldn't do like this hot dog contest. Oh, where am I?
Well,
Sorry.
you can only travel at certain times anyways too, right? So that's another reason why that wouldn't necessarily.
Yeah, and Sarah was right. And also the contests are only certain times in certain places. A lot of them are on the East Coast, to tell you the truth. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but a lot of the eaters are East Coast eaters, like East Coast eaters, yeah. So you look at Joel Hansen, he's East Coast. You look at Jeff Esper. You look at Nick Weary. You look at Mickey Sudo, Sean Yeager. I'm missing a bunch. I think Pat Bertoletti. I don't know where he lives, but a lot of them are East Coast. You're great at what you do. You should have way more subscribers.
I agree.
Well, hey, I mean, the best way to do that is if you guys can share any videos with any of your friends or family, and, you know, hopefully
like and subscribe.
They like it as well, and subscribe. Yeah. You don't speak Canadian at all. Well,
What does that mean?
I have been. I have been in the States for the last 2 weekends, 2 or 3. I keep 1, 2, 3.
No, I wonder what that means, people. You don't speak Canadian, like.
Well, it might be well, it might be Newfie, right? Like maybe like Newfoundlanders.
Yeah, there's different accents in different parts of Canada.
Yeah.
Just like there are in different parts of the U.S., right?
Yeah. Can you do me a favor? Can you have a water for me, please? Thank you. Remember that water from earlier?
From like 3 hours ago. Yeah.
You're a lucky guy. Your wife is super hot and does food challenges with you. Well, she does the spicy ones. Watch all your videos. Let's go. Jonathan, yeah, don't tell Sarah about my wife, but yeah, Sarah is pretty cool. If you were to design a food challenge, how much volume or weight would you put for a beginner, intermediate, and professional? So I think there's not just like a beginner, intermediate, professional. Let's go with, but I think I'll do my best to answer that. So for a beginner challenge, I would say depending on the food, but if you look like a burger challenge, my very first burger challenge was I think about 4.5 pounds, if I had to guesstimate the weight of it. So 4.5 pounds of a burger. We could do like a 5 pound pizza, something like that. Maybe give, if I want to make it tough, we'll say half an hour. If I want to make it easy, say an hour, something like that. But most of the time when you have a beginner, they're not, if they can't do it in half an hour, they're probably not going to be able to do it in an hour for the most part. A good one here in Canada would be the Canadian Brewhouse place, the burger called the Rita Burger, I believe it's called. But it's basically, you guys could see it in my videos. I've done the single and I've also done the double. So double challenge. So it's basically a 6 patty burger and it's got, which is about 3 pounds and then 2 pounds of poutine fries. So that's kind of a nice beginner one. And then a kind of an intermediate weight. I would say an intermediate weight, probably like 8 pounds, 8, 9, somewhere in that kind of range, 7 to 9. Like I say, once again, depends what the food. If it's a bowl of pho or pho, you're looking probably at 12 pounds because it's mostly liquid, right? But if you're talking about a burger challenge, I would say maybe an 8 pound, somewhere in the 8 pound, something like that. Professional, a challenge plus, if you want to be like, I think like if you're 10 plus, it's a kind of, that's good. Like that's a great weight if you can do 10 plus. If you're, I'm just trying to think it, and it totally depends on the food because like if you have something that has bread in it, you're not going to eat ever. Like I couldn't see 10 pounds of bread. Like I've tried bread challenges at home, like just doing as much bread. The problem is you can't just swallow it, or you could, but it's pretty difficult.
In high school, I ate a whole loaf of bread once.
Did you?
Yeah, dry. It was bad.
But it depends what kind it is.
I also ate a whole cup of margarine. Truth or dare.
Truth or dare, yeah. So, but I mean, a burger challenge that's like professional, 12 plus, I would say. A 12 pound is like,
That's even 10. Like,
yeah, 10 to 12. It depends, like elite professional. I think there's different levels of professional. I'd say professional is more like 10 plus, and then elite professional, you're looking like at the
people that
13,
are like
14,
people that can do that.
something like that, right? Like, and it depends too, like I say, on what the food is. Like, if you guys see my steak video, that's a 16-pound steak dinner. Now there was obviously some bones in the ribs, so it's not quite 16. We'll call it something like, I don't know, just over 14 pounds if you take the bones out. But or if you look at the burger challenge that I did, the 15-pound burger challenge was way harder than the 16-pound steak dinner. Way harder. Like, so I actually enjoyed the steak dinner, whereas the burger, I'm like, eh.
Well,
okay.
Something like that too, though, of that size, it's one thing, so there'll be a lot of flavor fatigue and things happen.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see here. Keep going. Beard gets millions of views. You're talented, and we'll get there.
Maybe you just need a bigger beard.
I need a bigger beard. Maybe. We'll see. No, he's funny. I don't know. I like beard too. So, do I live close to Joel? Not even close. No,
We're on
not.
the other side
We're
of Canada.
Other side of Canada, or practically like. I don't know.
Basically, yeah. He's almost.
25,000 miles or 2,000 miles. I was trying to do the conversion and it was about 3,500 kilometers away, something like that. Yeah. And Joel's never home. So, I don't like Beard Eats channel. Hey.
I think he's very funny.
I mean, if you like this channel better than Beards, love it. I love it. Brandy, hey, how you doing? Thank you, Brandy. I appreciate the super chat. How are you doing this evening?
Hey, Brady.
Hope you're doing well. Hey, Scott from Love for Pandas. Joel is cool too. Sandra, so you're making $5,000 this weekend? I know you'll win. Oh no, I already. Sorry, Sandra. We already did the contest. So 5,000 was the total purse that they had, right? So that's like one of the highest paying independent contests that they have. They're trying to make it bigger. I think the problem is that there wasn't enough exposure to like I said, a lot of the eaters are from the East Coast. So to get them over, when there's only two prizes that are above $1,000, you know,
It's not worth it expense wise.
it's not worth it, yeah, expense wise. So if they really want to get the contest going, I'm probably going to suggest to them to like offer some that are more around the $1,000. So if people, even if they lose or don't come first, second, they might have like more people to come to cover their expenses, or if they wanted to cover people's expenses to come. But whatever way gets them out, I'd love to see the contest do a lot better because Hill Meats, great people. Jim and his wife Kathy, they're super nice. They were nice last year. They came to the event. They're just really nice people. So I would love.
Maybe I'll get to come next year.
I would love to. Sarah said she might do the hot dog contest in the amateurs. So.
But I have a gluten allergy, so it'll be like a really big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got a gluten allergy, so not sure how that would work out.
Maybe I'll just never mind.
Yeah, if you guys, we got 47 likes and there's 57 people in here. If you guys can, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. We'll get more great questions going on. A from Man, the Raggy Tea. Okay, I'm not sure what that means, but hey, how you doing? I wish I had my sunglasses on right now. Things are bright. That's just Sarah's smile. Where am I? Sorry, it's skipping because I'm behind. Scott, come to Wisconsin and eat some brats and curds. Sure.
Sausage and cheese is curds cheese.
Brats and curds. I'm not sure what the curds are.
I think cheese curds.
Cheese curds, as I think. Brat curds. Interesting. Hey, Brandy, how you doing? Hey, Scotty Time Live. Hey, bro, what's going on? Travis, how you doing? I know, sorry, guys. Yeah, I hear Sarah. Yeah, like I said, I hadn't posted for the guys and girls that were not here earlier. So I didn't post last week. I was gonna post. Sorry, the previous weekend, I was away in California and I was supposed to do my voiceovers. I got to it late. My editor was busy during the week. Anyways, I went to put the video out on Thursday and I got sent the wrong video, the wrong cut of the video. And then I try not to put videos out on Fridays. And the reason why is they don't do well at all. I don't know why.
It's a waste of a video.
So it's a waste of a video. I've put out a few videos on Friday and none of them, maybe one has done okay, but none of them do well. So I'm going to put out the video tomorrow. So that's where I've been, and maybe 2 videos this week. So maybe like a Monday, I'll try for Thursday, depending on how busy the editor is. Travis says hello. Whitney says hello. Travis, Scott, you the man. Thanks, Travis. Tell Sarah. Make sure you tell her so she yeah. Beautiful views. Thanks, Ellie. Dude went from 150 to 250 in 3 years, straight up muscle and fat. I'm not going to lie. You went from 150 to 250 in 3 years, straight up muscle. That's amazing. Good job, Gary. Scott, any chance of a UK tour? Matthew, I would like to.
Not unless I get to come this time.
Right.
Sorry, continue.
And that's why we're not married. I would love to do UK again next year, all by myself. I'll probably. There are a couple people that I've talked with down there. So that is a decent possibility for next year. And I think my parents are going there too. When are they going there?
Oh, they are, but they are going, I think, in April.
Okay, well, maybe I might. So don't ever consider going live streaming your food challenges, or is it too much hassle? Jacob, it's actually less hassle to live stream them. The only problem with my live streams is that most of the time people don't watch them as often. So you basically get more views
We
from.
can make a better video by editing.
Yeah.
Right?
Sorry, I got a scratch on my back. You get more views by editing it and doing voiceovers and a nice thumbnail, right? The only one there's only been a couple lives that have done pretty well.
Getting bit.
Yeah, I can bet. One of them I knew was probably going to do very well. So what it was, I had talked earlier about a challenge at Canadian Brew House, and I had beaten the challenge like 4 years ago, and I got the record. It was like 8 minutes, right? This is when I first started doing food challenges. It was like I was really happy with myself because I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did this. And then later on, the Canadian Brew House put out something that this guy had the record at 10 minutes and something. I'm like, oh, I did 8 minutes. I'm like,
So
oh,
I was really he dwelled on this.
Babe.
You did. You were upset that they didn't post
okay.
you.
And so, anyways, I was asking about that, and they're like, "Oh, I don't know what happened." So, because I asked them, like, I've got the video. Even sent them like the link, but they would never post it anywhere. And then, so, anyways, next thing you know, they even after contacting them, they said, "If you guys watch Beard Meets Food, his video, and now Beard has a record." I'm like, he doesn't have the record. That's okay. I'm like, I'm not whatever, but. He doesn't it's not a huge deal, but he doesn't have the record. So I'm like, I wanted to go back and do a live Beard Meets, like to see if I can do faster than Beard Meets Food, right? So anyways, I did a live video just to show people that like I don't edit my videos. Some people will say, oh, you crop your video anyways or whatever it is. So I ended up just doing a live just to show that,
You did it.
what I could do in that amount of time. And someone beat me. Yeah. Well, they said there was no video of it, but there was some other guy apparently beat it. And then I went in again and beat it again. Yeah, but no big deal. It was just so that video did pretty good, my live, and then my other live that did well was the when the lady kicked me out of Sea Lovers. And you know what? That one, if that was an actual like edited video, it probably would have got a couple 100,000 views. It was a live, and it maybe got 45,000 so far, something like that.
Which is pretty crazy for one of your lives.
Yeah, for one of my lives. I mean, maybe it would have got only 100,000, but it would have gotten for lives go. That was a really good one. So, but most of them get like 3,000-4,000 views, and maybe that's about it. Sheila, good evening. How are you doing? Doing well. Sorry, I know I'm a little bit behind. Steven, Sarah is right there.
Hi.
Yeah, she's chilling, just talking trash in the background.
100%.
No, I know I don't. I wasn't sure if I was going to bring her on tonight, but.
You don't have a choice because I live here too, and I just came outside.
Brandy's from New York. I hardly have an accent because I'm from upstate, but you live in California now, so. Luigi, hello. Can y'all see me? I see Brandy. I did. You should try the $5 all-you-can-eat pancakes at IHOP. I might do that this weekend. I actually did a couple, Brandy. I saw Old Guy Eats. He just did that recently. So we've done the Denny's recently.
Oh, those are the ones we did. I was gonna say
we did Denny's, but not IHOP. So we're actually going down to the States this weekend. So we'll see if we can get away from the kids for a bit with the grandparents.
There's also Olive Garden too.
Oh yeah, and Olive Garden. But the only problem with that is that's like more like a capacity, and my capacity is not great right now. I'd have to diet for it. It wouldn't be like usually when I go to the Olive Garden, I want to eat like a massive amount of food, but
it's also torture for me because I love pasta and I can't eat any of it.
That's true,
So
unless it's gluten free.
Yeah. Well, they're not gonna have all you can eat. They probably won't even have gluten free pasta at all. I bet.
Yeah. Eggs are easier. Once again, thank you, Brandy, for the super chat. That's how far I am behind on the comments. Travis, Scott time with Sarah. You the man. You got to come visit Montana, man. I have been to Montana. I'm starting to be able to eat again. Love to hear. I'll have a meal together with Sarah, my 16-year-old son. Loyal fan. You know me. Absolutely, Travis. I would love to come to Montana. It's not that necessarily that far. Oh, thank you very much. Free 99 for the super chat. Thank you. My screen's going in like night mode, I think it is. There we go. Okay. Um, Thank you for the super chat. And Montana, I've been there before. So Joel and I had actually gone there to do a challenge. What challenge it is?
Come on.
Come on, old man. You can do it. You can do it.
Though, and they all start like, they're often very similar. I don't even know how you keep them as straight as you
Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah. They want to see the sun. They're looking at my shorts right now. They don't want to see that. Here, let's. There we go. Maybe I'll come a bit closer. See how that is. You can kind of see the sky in the background. Good. Maybe up a tiny bit higher. Yes. Yeah. Okay. There we go. I think that's all right. I don't know. Sorry, like I say, first time doing the vertical. No, that's not good. Let me move this closer. I think I gotta put this behind here like that. Yeah, it's weird though. It's showing like my shorts. No one wants to see these ugly gray shorts. Let's see here. I went to the hospital for 5 days. I am alcohol free and doing better. Oh, that's awesome, Brandy. I'm glad to hear that. Sorry that you had to go through that though. I like watching you and Joel together. You're great fun. How quick would Joel be if he didn't talk? Yeah, no, he proved it at the poutine contest. It was kind of funny. Someone was talking about it today about if Joel wanted to, he could be faster. I'm like, I know that. He's professional. He does it full time. I do this as a hobby. I don't compete against him. So despite what people think, I'm never actually competing with him, right? Unless we were at a contest, and we've only been at a contest one time together. But you know what? It makes a heck of a title. My last video, I'm not even kidding you. So my last video is so true. My last video, I think, almost has 40,000 views. That video, if I didn't put Joel, like faster than Joel Hansen or whatever I put in there, it probably would have got 15,000 views right now. So it's just for fun. It's just for yeah, it's more for fun. People like a catchy title, right? Like, oh, can he beat him? Can he? Maybe he can. Maybe he can. But yeah, so it's just for fun. So I'm not delusional. I know Joel could beat me in most foods. Maybe not ice cream, but most foods. We actually did have almost a race one time where we did a ramen one in Richmond. So it's a very short video. We did a 7-pound ramen. You guys could check out my video on that if you want to see that there. But that was like one of the only speed ones that Joel and I have done. Kendrick, hey Pippin, what's up? See? Kendrick knows. But the only thing with Pippin, he was a professional and he did it full time, where I've not done it full time. So I don't know. Jordan and Pippin, Michael Jordan, the best of all time. Scottie Pippen, his teammate.
Is he like second best?
Well, second best on the team. Yeah, that's the reference. In case you guys didn't know. Asian Pear still offer stands or Tokyo One if you prefer. Oh, that's awesome, Philly G. Yeah. No. I'm down. I'm just trying to think. That's not going to. I don't think that'll work this week because I got my girls. But yeah, definitely message me on Instagram. I know, all week. So message me on Instagram. Scott eats a lot of food, and I will. I'll talk to you about whatever. Asian Pear Tokyo One. I'd love for someone to take me for lunch. That'd be great for once.
Can I come?
Sarah wants to know if she can come. I'll tell you the truth. I like the other videos. This is weird for me. Yeah, the
lives are weird?
Are you talking about the? No, this is for Brandy. Are you talking about the horizontal or the videos? Went from 13-inch arms to 18. All within 3 years. That's crazy. How'd you do it, Gary? Let me know. Let me know the secret. Would love to see you with Leah Shakiver. Yeah, I don't think she knows who I am, so I wouldn't want to be creepy and be like, hey. But if I'm going to the UK, I'll throw her a message. I haven't ever thrown her a message, so um, yeah. Oh wow, free 99. Thank you. Not looking for you to compete with Joel when I watch your content. I just enjoy watching you as a person. You're great. Thank you.
You are great.
Aw, thank you. No, that's awesome. Like I say, I mean, uh, Joel's taught me a lot of stuff. I've taught myself a lot of stuff. So, the varying range of things. But Joel and I actually, we don't hang out that often. People think that we hang out. We met through food challenges, and we'll hang out maybe once or twice a year doing food challenges. He's not close, and he's traveling all the time, right? So he's busy. I don't really talk to him that much. I'll get a message once in a while, maybe on one of my videos, and I can call him or message him anytime, but he's busy, right? So think about it. If he's doing 3 challenges a week and they're all over the US, like, that's a lot. That's a lot of traveling. That's a lot of work. He does most of his own editing, as far as I know. But yeah, so it's not something where we get a chance to hang out all the time.
Well, you're very busy too.
Or I'm very busy too. I got a family, right? We got
Jobs and kids.
a needy girlfriend. I got calls me all the time. All the time.
You have 4 girls in the house.
4 girls in the house, yeah. So, and a full-time job.
And YouTube.
And YouTube. So 2 jobs, right? Yeah. So, and then you got sick, Gary. I'm sorry to hear that. Looked like you were were you into bodybuilding? Lucinda says, hey, Scott and Sarah. So there's Sarah again.
Hi.
Yep. Hard working Sarah. Sorry, guys. Got to put my stand back there. Okay. Reason as 2 years, I'll be interested with 2/3 food competitors like yourself. Beard versus Food has already agreed also to do my food challenge at my business. Promotes yourself and us. Okay, well, Matthew, message me on Instagram and let me know if you do want to do a collaboration. Let me know what you're thinking about, and I mean, we can try and make something happen there. I'd love to. Even just not, you could do a couple different challenges as well, right? It doesn't just have to be one. If you can get me collaborating with Beard Meats Food, I'm in. I'll come down.
I'm in too.
Sarah says she's in too. Backwoods Outlaws. I've watched all your videos. Do more sushi and challenges with Sarah. You know what? We do. We try to do as much as we can.
It's hard for me to do stuff though because of my gluten allergy. It's like a real pain in the butt.
Yeah, she does have a gluten allergy, so it is a pain in the butt. But whenever there is a possibility for her to do one and she's there, we try to do them.
Although I'm a little bit scarred from our last spicy challenge, so I need a little.
Yeah, she's quit the spicy. We were talking about that earlier.
Oh, were you?
I hated the video, the one that was horrible, and I left a bad review on their page. Are you talking about? No, I'm trying to think which. Oh, the one with the fish and chips. That's great, but they shut down. So I don't think a bad review. No, it had nothing to do with me. The whole complex got shut down, but so I don't think that'll do much anymore. But I appreciate that. If you come to Cali again, let me know. Absolutely. But like I say, Brandy, I was in like Los Angeles, so I wasn't driving. And I know I think you're near Redding. Thank you, free 99 for the super chat. Definitely appreciated. Applebee's all you can eat wings and ribs. Funny you mentioned that.
We did that. Well,
So
I couldn't do it.
the video's coming out. It'll come out soon. Okay, so
And the best part is though,
Sarah's
the
not
whole
in it?
time
Oh,
I was
Sarah was in it.
singing, no, Applebee's on a date night.
Oh yeah, she
And
was
then we
singing a
went and saw
song.
Walker Hayes the next night.
Yeah, so she was singing. Anybody knows Walker Hayes? So he's got the song "Applebee's on a Date Night."
And I wanted to order.
And
a
Sarah was
gluten-free
singing
steak
it,
and an
yeah.
Oreo shake, but I couldn't because of my allergy.
Yeah. Anyways, Sarah
I sang it the whole time we were there.
Sarah was singing this song, and then the very next night we got to go to Walker Hayes with my oldest daughter. So
Surprised her.
yeah, we surprised her, and it's her like I asked her earlier in the week. I go, if you could do one thing in the world, what would it be? And like do like anything you wanted to do. And she's like, I would love to go see Walker Hayes. And we had already planned this, so of a setup. But like I knew what she would probably. I had a feeling I knew what she was gonna say, and yeah, she did. So she had a great time. So did we. Travis says Flathead Valley, Kalispell. I'm not sure where that is, but maybe we'll go there. Have you ever been to Shady Maple in Pennsylvania? Bradley, I have not, but I did talk with Dan, who is from Pennsylvania. So he's invited me out there basically, you know, when I make it out to Pennsylvania, he said I have a place to stay. So that makes it a lot more appealing to come to Pennsylvania, because I was supposed to come to Pennsylvania this year.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but it
Just didn't pan out.
it didn't pan out. We'll go. Oh, yeah, we'll just say it didn't pan out. Oh, thank you, Free 99. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. You're the man. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I appreciate all of you guys too. Definitely appreciate the super chats. That's awesome. It helps my me being able to do my challenges and do my traveling.
Helps you take your girlfriend to the UK.
Yeah, right. They're not going to donate if you say that.
To do your challenges.
To do my challenges, yeah.
Because I want to come.
I was gonna say, yeah, if you guys had heard earlier, basically last year there was the amount that I made on YouTube is the amount that I spent on my challenges. So
Yeah.
it was a wash last year. So if I didn't get anybody watching my videos, if I didn't get any super chats and stuff like that, then I couldn't keep it up, right? So I definitely appreciate all the support. You guys watching, commenting, sharing, super chat, you name it. Everything I appreciate, guys. So hit me up, man. Travis, I will be there no matter what. Travis, just message me on Instagram. It's more like it'll be easier for me to keep track of. Scott eats a lot of food. You already know I'm down with you. Smash that like button. Oh, thank you, Brandy. I appreciate that. My brother Joel is in the house. Hi, stop picking on Sarah. Ha ha ha. I love her. Brandy's brother Joel is in the house. Stop picking on Sarah.
Oh, this is him being nice.
That's me being nice.
But thank you.
She harasses me, so I bug her.
I really do.
She does, yeah.
Don't worry, I can hold
It's
my
a
own.
love relationship.
I can hold my own.
Don't worry, we love your shorts and everything. Oh yeah, my gray shorts. Yeah, I got my computer blocking them now. Margaret Dillinger says, hello, Scott. Hey, how you doing, Margaret? Hope you're doing well tonight. Glad you have clarified BC to me. It seems sometimes you do let Joel win. I root for you nonetheless. You are fire. So it's, yeah. So like I say, overall, not a contest. Do I ever try to beat him? No, I never try to beat him. At the same time, I don't think he ever tries to beat me, right? There's no, except the one contest we did. And you'll see that even if he's a little bit behind, he's talking, but that's the only reason he's really behind, unless it's an ice cream challenge. Then he's just cold. that was like the one contest he's like, or the challenge we had together. And it was
weird with cold stuff.
And it was funny because it was my video that got the least amount of views. It was
I'm so proud of how
I was like, oh, look at this. I was eating that ice cream so well, and then like no views.
Nobody cares.
Is there my brother? Oh, Joel's here. Is he? Okay, where's Joel? Sorry. Joel, Scott's a great eater. Thanks, Joel. I appreciate that. But Joel is the best eater, and in case you guys didn't see it, make sure you guys watch the smoked poutine contest where he ate 20 and a half pounds of poutine in 10 minutes. So
Like 3 small beans.
I don't even have the capacity to eat 20.5 pounds. So
That's insane.
it's insane. Yeah. It's insane. Joel, where are you right now anyways? Where is Joel Hansen in the world? It's kind of like, not like Where's
Waldo?
Waldo. I don't know if it's Where's Waldo, because you can see where Waldo is. Joel could be anywhere. He could be in the Philippines, like his recent challenge. Um, yeah. Well, hey, what to be able to do that many anyways, it's all good, man. It's MLE weight doing count. Yeah, I mean,
Either way.
either way. Mm. A question I have for you, Joel. I know it's my I want a question for you though, but did you sign with MLE or was that just like a single contest? If you can answer that. Didn't mean to send the $20 job, but worth it. So love you guys. Oh, thank you, Brandy. I appreciate that. Um, oh, okay, so you didn't count that, Joel. Or sorry, don't count. Oh, doing don't. Oh, MLE. Wait, don't count. I gotcha. They were just filling a spot. Oh, okay,
Nice.
gotcha. Well, hey.
Surprise!
Yeah, surprise. How did everyone feel about that? Yeah, let's get into the feelings here.
We loved it.
Yeah, it was go Canada. That was awesome. It was very fitting because it was Canadian,
Poutine.
like poutine. It was
Yeah.
like either you or Darian. It would have been great. I don't even know if Darian was in it or not. I didn't get to see the full contest. Back here, where are you? Who are the top 3 competitive eater food challengers that you think are the best of the best? I think it depends on the food, really. I mean, Joey's obviously ranked number 1 forever. I mean, like I say, Joel, number 1 at poutine. This year you had Pat was number 1 at Hotdog. So
It really is so Canadian though, like
the poutine, yeah. So it really does depend on specific food types. I can name great eaters, but I don't necessarily think that there's top 3. James Webb is doing amazing. Jeff Esper, capacity wise, is crazy. Molly and Dan, they've got speed and capacity. So I don't know. I don't think you can just say there are 3 top eaters. However, I know that I am not in the top 3. That's why I do know that.
You're number 1 in my heart.
Yeah.
He's like,
Let's see here. Wow, I missed a whole bunch here, guys. I'm trying to think. Glad you clarified me because Joel win. I root for you nonetheless. You are fired. Don't worry, we love your shorts. Okay. You seem to be quicker than him when you ate unlimited fish and chips for fun. Maybe. I don't know. Like I say, we just eat. I don't think I've ever seen where Joel tries to beat me. Like I say, most of the time, like for years, there, a couple years, it was just me trying to keep up. On, to be honest, right? And people like you have small bites. You're just trying. I was just trying to keep up to him, right, and not put on a bad show. And sometimes you don't realize too is that, like for fish and chips, we may not have known we were going there. Joel may have eaten and I may not have eaten. Like it all depends on the circumstances. There's been other times where, for example, we did a pizza together and I ate a little bit more than him, but he had also done something before.
yes, you don't always know.
So yeah, what you see on video is not, you don't know the full, like most people wouldn't know the full scope of it. Yeah. Sarah should get on camera. She's being part of the conversation anyways. Yeah,
I prefer the same.
She likes being over there.
2 cents in.
Yeah. I hate the vertical. I like the other one. Okay, Brandy. Yeah, I'll try this. I mean, I see kind of how many viewers, if there's any new viewers. Indeed. Thanks, Brandy. I thought I was nuts. I used to eat 8,000 calories a day. Still cannot believe what you and Joel can put away in one sitting. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's pretty crazy how much we can eat, but sometimes, yeah. It's amazing how many people are not. That does not think it's crazy. Like they're like, oh, that's a tiny burger, 5-pound burger. Well, How many people can actually eat 5-pound burgers? It's like
Not very many.
not very many. Yeah. Stop that BFF. Sarah's not needy. I love her.
Who called me
Tom's.
needy?
I did.
Oh.
Tom said he definitely holds back, and I've seen him beat Joel, but slow down or stop to finish together. I think. Joel, sorry, I know I went back, but Joel says no more spicy. Well, Sarah's gonna be she said no more spicy, but and then as far as spicy, I'll do spicy again.
Okay, I probably will, but like nothing that's like 13 million Scoville or whatever.
Yeah,
That was,
it was pretty crazy.
it was
The Tuba
horrible.
Terror. Keep up the great effort and videos, Joel in the house. Big fan. Scott, keep doing what you're doing. I'm actually right near Sacramento, about an hour away. Joel's in the house. We'll give you a message from my business account. Matthew, awesome. Just tell me you're like, obviously it won't have your name, or maybe it will, but just remind me. If yourself also, your sir is interested, we'll be happy to pay towards travel costs, but we can get you a collaboration. Hey, travel costs. Travel costs mean a lot for me. So travel costs are basically what gets me to a place or not, right? That's what gets me the most interest, right? Ironic concert and a meal. Yeah, at Applebee's. Hey everyone, Joel says hi. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up here, but if it isn't Legend himself, what's good? Your stomach, keep up the good work. Joel Hansen, greetings. Bark, much love from Korea. Once again, thank you, Free99, for the super chat. Matthew will message me. Applebee's all you can eat. Looking forward to the video. Yeah. Brandy again. Thank you, Freed. Joel, please say hi to me. And where are you talking? No more spicy because of Sarah. Hi, Joel. Hi, Scott. Hi, and pardon. Joel Hansen. Do more seafood, all you can eat. You can get stopped by the Krupp restaurant. So Joel and I were actually going to do an all-you-can-eat fish and chips when we were in the Seattle area. And what are you laughing at? I'm reading fast.
No, I'm just.
Hey Scott, coming to Texas soon. I would love to come to Texas. I don't know how soon it's going to be, but I'll definitely be in Texas. I should say within the next year. What's up, Joel? You said no more spice to Scott. Was that because the sushi talk or just a different comment? So I'm not sure.
It was me that was being lucky about spice.
Yeah. That was a while back, though. Okay, sorry, I might skip a few here, guys, just so we kind of catch up. Molly and Dan do not communicate with their followers at all, and right now I just don't like her. She's fake, but you and Joel and Bob have always communicated. Eli and Josh. Yeah.
Everyone's got their own things going on.
Yeah.
Everyone's different personality.
Yeah, and I mean, if you like someone that comments back, that's great. I mean, maybe some people are really busy. I mean, I'm busy too, but I do try and make time for the viewers because I feel that it's very important. But
if you had like 3 times as many viewers and comments, you wouldn't be able to keep.
Yeah, if I was like had 3 times as many viewers, I would have a very hard time. I just caught up tonight from 7 days ago. So I like what'll happen is I always go to the newest ones first. So I like had like between like 3 and 4 days ago, I like did the comments, but then I start from like if I had a comment 7 days ago, I start from the newest ones first, just the way my scroll works or my feed works. But anyways, I do try and message people as much as I can. Karen, just kidding. Love your content as well. Did you just say something? Agree, Joel. Scotty's a great eater and one of the coolest around. By the way, you aren't too shabby neither. Karen, thank you. Brandy, Josh the Goat, U-Haul, communicate. You all, I think, and to us, that is the matters. So maybe in the top, you personality-wise and loving-wise, you guys are the top spots for us. I try to, Brandy. Sometimes it's tough. I know sometimes what I do on Instagram too, people have commented, I'll look at a comment and I won't necessarily have the time to answer it right there. I get distracted, or maybe sometimes I think about comments before I know what I want to say. For instance, Dan messaged me this morning and he left a message and I read it this morning just kind of quickly. And then I didn't answer him till like 14 hours later, like way later. But it wasn't like I was being rude to him. It was just I was thinking about my reply, and then I got busy driving. I actually drove from Yakima, Washington today back here after the contest. Scott's a great eater. He's just humble. Yeah, right. I don't think I'm humble. I'm just I don't know, logical. I don't know what's the realistic. I guess. Yeah. I mean, I know. Pretty great, though. I know my capabilities, and I know other people's capabilities, and I don't know. Try to keep it real. Really realistic. I don't try and puff myself above anybody. No. Like I just. Need to, right? I don't think there's a real need to. Yeah. Hey Scott, right? Joel, Scott with the monster arm. These arms are small right now. I'm telling you, I just lost like 15 pounds and then I gained 10 pounds on the weekend. So it comes and goes. They work out hard in order to stay in shape. You know that, Karen. 6 days a week typically, unless I'm away. I even tried to make it to Planet Fitness a couple times this weekend, one time anyways. Hi, Scott. I'm a huge fan, Amanda. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thanks for joining us tonight on your taking time out of your Sunday night. And Joel, Noodle Challenge was amazing. I feel like starving for a month, flying out there just for the $1,000. Oh, there's a noodle challenge. Let me know where that is. If it's another one, or if it was just like a jackpot. Or what you guys don't realize too is some places are either jackpots or they'll offer it to the first person to do it. So I did a challenge on the weekend in Spokane at a place called Casa Tap House. And basically it was a burger challenge that they just came up with. This really nice lady there, Julie, the owner, super cool. If you guys are ever in Spokane, it's right by Riverside. I think it is River something park, right downtown Spokane. She offered me $200 cash to become the first person to defeat a double challenge. So sometimes that happens, but they couldn't. I think that's what they're doing with that challenge. Maybe they'll offer that to someone else, but sometimes you just have to ask, right? Hello from California, from Hidden Angel. How you doing? Scott is one of the new best. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't consider myself the best. I got a decent capacity, but my speed needs a little work. Joel's a good guy. Love it. And also Scott, wish they would get together more. Yeah, I mean, like I say, once a year. Sarah wants me to say hi to her. That's what she found so funny earlier, in case you guys were like agreeing with you about someone in particular that you mentioned. Yeah, Brandy and Karen. I could just imagine who that particular someone is. Gary, love Montreal, St. Catherine Street, late night poutine, 25 years again. Yeah, I haven't been to Montreal actually. Never been there. Never actually been in Toronto. So, Joel, Joel wants to know what happened with the burrito contest. I'm not sure that I want to get into all the details. We'll just say that I had bought my ticket. I was messaged on the Thursday telling me that I could go in the contest. And then I booked my flight, got on my flight on Friday. And as I landed in LAX, I was told I was not allowed to do the contest. The details from there, I don't know how much more I really want to get into right now, but I think I'll leave it at that for now. We'll see if I want to talk about that any further later on. I just want to play it, you know. Yeah, I don't want to talk smack, but yeah, it was interesting. Anyways, hey Scott, April, how you doing? I didn't get notified you were live, probably because I didn't put out a video this week, but I'm putting out one tomorrow, so hopefully you guys watch that, and then I'll try to put out a second video this week. If you don't put out videos, they don't end up recommending you quite as much. Hello from New Zealand. Karen wants to know if Gary's from Montreal. Sorry. Hello from New Zealand. Okay, cool. I love New Zealand. Well, at least I think I would. It looks beautiful anyways. And Sarah wants to go there.
How did you know I was going to say that?
Hit that like button, guys, if you don't mind hitting, that'd be amazing.
Okay, I'm going to go get ready for bed.
Okay, I'll be there shortly here. No Saratoga Springs, New York. Yeah, what happened at the burrito contest? There's Sarah. She's going to bed. Yeah, that contest. Not good. Not a good situation. We'll just say that. Anyways, thinking about where to go with that. Anyways, okay, take note of this here. There's a buffet in Chico, California. I believe it's called Cuando Buffet, is Chinese buffet. They have a Mongolian barbecues and that is immaculate. They make sushi fresh for you. Cool. Awesome. If you're ever in the Chico area. Map to finish saying right there. It's amazing. The food is great. Okay, cool. That sounds delicious. Love to go there. Love the friendship, Joel. Prob's recovering from a video right now, laying in bed. Probably. He works hard, so he deserves it. Harold says, hey, Amanda, I'm a huge fan of you and Joel. I watch you guys all the time. That is amazing, Amanda. I appreciate that. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Actually, I've never been to New Mexico. So maybe I'll check some challenges there. It's not one that I've heard there's a lot of challenges, but I have a challenge. We're at yours, Joel, already. I have a challenge in mind that I'm thinking about sending you and Sarah. Don't worry, Sarah. It's not. Karen, send it. Spicy, whatever. You know what? If you send it, she'll do it. If not, I'll do too. Okay? So have you been down to Okanagan, Washington? I was in Okanagan, Washington today. So I actually drove down to Pendleton from Kelowna, and I'm trying to think. Yeah, I drove on the way down through Okanagan because I went to Spokane. So I think you go through Okanagan, Washington there. I've invited Scott 1,000 times to Toronto. Joel has invited me 1,000 times to Toronto. Unfortunately, he's never in Toronto when I'm available. So quite the world traveler, but hey, I'd love to go to Toronto. I think one of the problems with me going to Toronto is there's so many challenges for me to do, but Joel has done all of them. I think that, I'm sure we could figure something out, but Toronto is beautiful. I've flown to Toronto, but not like at the airport. I can kind of see the skyline, but that's basically it. I've been waiting for a video, April, hopefully 2 this week, like I say. Brandy missed Joel's birthday on the 17th. I was in the hospital for mine on the 21st. I'm from Glens Falls, New York, which is about an hour or so away from Saratoga Springs, New York. That's cool. That's awesome, Brandy. Yeah, I remember you were from New York. Hot Pink 90s Sun. Wow, neat. And Eric, what's up? How's it going, Eric? Hope you're doing well tonight. Thank you so much. That would be awesome. Yeah, New Mexico. That would be cool, actually. I'm trying to think. I don't know about too many challenges I've heard about there, but just do eating challenge faster. That's it, man. Just eat faster. As long as you just tell yourself that. I live on the Okanagan River in town. Okay, nice. Yeah, that would have been. I know you guys. I'm pretty sure you guys don't have any challenges out that way, because like the closest one in the States from me is like Spokane. I met one hell of a woman in Montreal and never made it back. Nice. Mary, how you doing this evening? Bro, I'm just waiting on September 14th. What's on September 14th, Eric? So I'm trying to go back to see what was on the 14th if I missed that. Come to Dallas, Texas when the heat has subsided. Yeah, I guess that's not like most of my time off is in the summertime. So like July and August, I have off from work for the most part. So that's when I usually get to. That's usually when I get to do a little bit of my traveling. Oh, you got a McDonald's. Awesome. Do they have any McDonald's specials there? Marilyn Manson, Five Finger Death. Okay, cool. Concert in Mississippi. Wow. Yeah, that would be quite a concert, Marilyn Manson. Let's see here. Okay. Looks like we are going to wrap it up now, guys. I told Sarah I was going to be half an hour, and it's been like an hour and 50, and she's going to bed. So I'm going to head to bed too. Are you going to eat a warthog pepper if you ever get your hands on one? I mean, I think I would try one, but I have to like prep for it, but I'd try one. Super excited. Blind people can travel. Have a great, all right. Have a great night. Yes, you too, Eric. Yeah, so I'm going to head out, guys. Thanks for joining me tonight. Thanks for listening. Like I say, the video should be out tomorrow. And hopefully another video out on Thursday, as long as I can get the editor to finish that up and I can do my voiceovers and stuff. So really appreciate all the super chats, guys. Means a lot to me. Yeah, hope we see you tomorrow's video. It'll probably come out around 2:30 Pacific. So that's what, 5:30 Eastern. If you guys are around, make sure you guys watch it and you guys have a blessed evening. Have a good night.